So here's the caterpillar standing like that on most of his feet except for those feet. He's got them, you know how caterpillars raise themselves. Oh, hello there, I didn't know that you were here. Nice to see you. I'm drawing a fuzzy caterpillar on a fuzzy leaf.
Mr. Dressup,
Yes?
if a hairy caterpillar stands on a hairy leaf, does the leaf tickle the caterpillar or does the caterpillar tickle the leaf?
I don't know, I've never thought about it. Maybe, it might just be that they tickle each other. Maybe that's it, they tickle each other.
Tickle, 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 tickle,
Oh,
tickle.
well, if you're going to do that, tickle the caterpillar, I have to have the caterpillar laughing. So I'll have to open its mouth in a big laughing mouth.
What about the leaf? Aren't you going to have that laughing too?
Well, the leaf doesn't have a mouth, so I don't know what it would do. Maybe it would just shake a little
I
bit.
know what it would do.
What?
Split its sides.
Split its sides. All right, split, split, split.
That's what
split.
you say that means. When you split your sides, it means laughing, doesn't it?
Yeah, I thought I'd split my sides. Well, there it is. That's a kind of a silly picture when you think about it, isn't it?
No, I like it.
A laughing caterpillar. Oh, you don't think it's too silly?
No. Don't think it's
Well,
silly enough.
Let me think of something really silly. All right, I've got it.
Something
This
really
will be
silly.
really silly. In fact, it may be so silly that you'll split your sides laughing. This is, well, I'll let you guess what it is. It's brown.
It looks like a rock.
Well, it could be a rock, I guess.
All right, it's
In
a rock.
fact, no, it's not a rock.
Oh.
It's not supposed to be a rock. I'll give you a clue. One time when we were picking some of these, we almost picked some rocks too. Because
Picking them
they
off
were in the
trees?
same place.
Apples? No.
No, you don't see rocks on trees. You see rocks usually in the ground.
Peanuts.
Well, that's a very good guess. It's supposed to be a potato.
Oh, of course. It looks like a potato.
And you know all these little things that you sometimes see on potatoes?
Eyes.
Eyes, right. So, do you think that's funny,
What?
that picture?
No. Not very. Do you want me to? Yes, it's funny.
Oh, I can make it funnier.
What?
Now I'm going to make it funnier.
Yeah, I don't think it's terribly funny. Not yet.
Well, because this potato has eyes, I think it needs some glasses to see.
Oh, that's funny. Ah.
But you know why I thought of that?
No?
Oh, I was remembering the story about Neville Neverpick, you know, and he never picked any of his vegetables that grew in the garden, and he used to
right.
dress them up, and he put glasses on the potatoes for their eyes. And
Yeah.
can you remember another vegetable that he had?
Let me see now. Corn.
Corn. Corn.
Yeah.
That's right. Corn is yellow.
Had ears of corn.
That's what you call it, an ear of corn.
Yeah, but I know what he did to it.
First, let me draw the corn now.
All right.
Corn is all bumpy because of all the little bits of it, the little kernels of corn. There's the little end of it there. I won't draw all of those because it would take me, about 70 hours.
Much too long.
Now, the corn is an ear, and if you want to keep your ears warm, what do?
You put on earmuffs.
That's it, you remembered. And that's what Neville Neverpick did. He had some nice fuzzy earmuffs that he put on his corn.
Yeah.
Now, can you remember another vegetable that he had?
Well, let me see now. There was a head of lettuce.
Head of lettuce, that's one I was thinking of too. Here goes a head of lettuce. Big round leafy head of lettuce. There are different kinds of lettuce, aren't there, Casey? There's that soft kind, Boston lettuce.
Yeah.
You like that?
Green lettuce, and sometimes there's red.
Mm-hmm, that's right.
Oh,
It
I
isn't
know.
really bright red, but it's reddish.
It's quite red. I know another thing where you get red ones and green ones.
What?
Oh, that's good. They come in heads too.
What's that?
Cabbages.
Right you are. So this could be either a green cabbage or a green head of lettuce. Anyway, it's going to have a hat on it because old Ned will never pick like to see his vegetables all dressed up beautifully.
Yes, he did.
Now, isn't that silly?
Pretty silly, because then you'd get hungry.
Well, that's what he did, remember?
I know.
We haven't done that story for quite a while.
Do you want to do it
I
now?
like it. Well, I guess we could. I'm a little tired of drawing now. I could do something else. The only trouble is, there's Neville Neverpick and his son. You could be the son,
All right.
but then there are a lot of animals that come and visit them.
Oh,
remember?
yes, because he loves animals as well as vegetables,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have my animal cutouts on sticks, you know, my sort of stick puppet animals.
Well, that would work.
Let me think, who would work them? Well, maybe Finnegan could work those, and I could be his son, and you could be Neville Neverpick.
Well, let's do it then.
I think we've got enough people.
Okay, well, I'll have to get some things to dress up the vegetables with and something for Neville Neverpick to wear. And
Yeah.
we'll get all worked up and then we can do it out in the garden.
I'll just have to
It's a
think
funny
how to
story.
tell this to Finnegan now.
Okay, well, you can work with Finnegan. And we will go to the tickle trunk and see what we can find there. Have to find something really silly for Neville. What's that? Those are coveralls. I don't think. Oh, this would be a pretty good coat for him because he liked vegetables and things that grew in the garden, and this is all covered with flowers from a garden. Now there's a hat that goes with this. And there it is. And this one has some vegetables on it. Carrot, some fruit, lemon. That's what Neville Neverpick can wear. Now, we need small hats for... Well, there's a nice little bonnet with a feather. That would be good for the lettuce or the cabbage, wouldn't it? And, here are some of Casey's earmuffs. Those would work very well for the corn, for the ear of corn. And, there we are. One of Alligator Al's old hats. That would be pretty good for the other lettuce or cabbage. And then I can make some glasses for the potatoes and we'll be all set. Well, let's go to the kitchen now. I've got some vegetables over there. See if I can balance this on my head when I walk. Here goes. Pretty good so far. I think I'm going to make it. I did it. Yes, sir. Whoop. Well, I almost did it. All right, I'll put these things over here. Now, a head of cabbage, a head of lettuce, a potato, and an ear of corn. I think I'd better make the glasses for the potato first. A long pipe cleaner. That should work for the glasses. It's kind of hard putting glasses on a potato, you know, because potatoes don't have any nose or ears, and you have to have a nose and ears to hold your glasses on. I'll do the best I can. Can you see the eyes on this potato? You see that little thing there? And that little thing there? There's another one there. Over there. It has a lot of eyes. Let's see where... Maybe I could put the glasses right here because there are a couple of eyes there. It seems like that would be in the right place. So, first of all, find the middle of this pipe cleaner. That could be the nose part, even though the potato has no nose. Go around like that for the eye part. Twist that through there. that's one eye part. Do another one on the other side. Up to there. And around. And there. There's our glasses. Now to see if they fit. All right. Well, they fit pretty well. I think I'll have to twist them together and tie them in the back. That's the way it goes when you don't have any ears. How's that look? I think that'll be all right. I need something to stand it up on, though. I've got, yeah. Here's a little block for holding things. There. Now, the rest of it's pretty easy. Take the corn and put the earmuffs on the ear of corn. Now, let's try out other things. I think cabbage would be a good one to wear this bonnet. Does it fit? Ah, there you are, Ms. Cabbage. That's a fine-looking bonnet you have there. And this hat will go on Mr. Lettuce. Mr. Lettuce, Mr. Lettuce. There. Now they're all dressed up. Now I'll put on my Neville Never Pick clothes. They're going to look really funny. I'm just about ready to start the story, so I'll take these outside and I'll see you out there.
Now, Finnegan, here, take this one. See, this is the squirrel. Now, see if you can work it, okay? You'll have to go down there. Right. That's fine. Okay. Now, a little bit higher. Whoops, no, too high. Down, a bit lower. No, it's a bit higher, Finnegan. Whoop, stop, that's fine. That's good. Now, see if you can make it walk. Other way, bring it this way. Not quite so rough, just make it slower. That's very, very good.
That is
all right.
good.
Now, you've got the other ones down there, have you? Okay, fine. So
Don't
he's
wave
ready.
them around too much, Finnegan. You're doing fine, though.
Oh,
Here's
look
our
at
vegetable
you.
garden. First, a potato.
I'm looking at you, too.
Oh, yeah, I look kind of silly, don't I? But it's a silly story. Then, lettuce,
Then,
the ear of corn, and the beautiful cabbage. All growing in the garden. What do you think?
right.
Ready
I
to
think
start?
that's good.
Oh, I
Yes.
see you've got our farmhouse here. That's
Yeah, that's
good.
the house.
Well, I think we can go ahead then, don't you?
I think we're ready.
All right, well, I'll start the story from over here.
And I'm your son.
What a beautiful day it is today. I think I'll go and see how my lovely garden is growing. I love to grow vegetables. Hi, son. See
Oh,
how
hello,
beautiful the garden's... Ooh.
Yes, I was just looking at it, Daddy. I think that lettuce right there is ready to eat.
Oh, no, I'm not. No, we don't pick them, you know. I'll just pick these weeds out of here. There's a bug. Shoo bug. Go away from my nice
down.
vegetables. Off you go.
Well, then what about the corn? The corn looks pretty good. Why don't we have that now? That would
Oh,
be
of course,
delicious.
the corn looks beautiful. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm going to leave it right there, growing away in the garden.
Oh. What about the potatoes, Dad?
Potatoes?
They're pretty big.
We wouldn't want to disturb the potatoes. Look how well they're growing. Every one with its glasses over its eyes. Oh, I'll never pick those.
And the cabbage, too, I suppose. Guess that's not going to get picked either. I'm getting hungry.
Well, sorry, son, but we can't pick those vegetables. No,
Oh, look.
sir.
Excuse me, but here comes a raccoon.
Oh, terrible. I've had a terrible time.
You
A
have?
big storm came along and washed out my den, and I've no place to stay.
Oh, you poor raccoon. No place to stay?
Oh, I know what you can do, raccoon. You can stay in our house. We've got a lot of room in our house, my son and I. Why don't
Yeah.
you just go in there?
Sure, why don't you do that?
Oh, thank you very much, human people. A house to stay in.
You're welcome, raccoon.
Yeah, you're very welcome.
I wonder if that storm washed out any other animals.
I wonder, maybe
look.
it did. Oops,
Frog.
a frog.
Oh my.
Oh my, oh my. Oh, I'm having a terrible time.
What's the matter?
The pond is spreading all over the place.
Oh.
The storm wrecked my home.
Mm-mm.
Where will I stay tonight?
Oh, dear.
I know. You can stay in our house here. We've got a big house. It's big enough for a lot of people and animals too. So in you go into the house.
Oh, thank you very much.
As long as he doesn't sleep in my bed, Daddy. Because I don't like frogs in my bed. They're sort of wet and slippery.
Oh, don't worry. Well, we've got to find a lot of animals in our house, haven't we?
Yeah.
Oh, here comes another one, a squirrel.
Eh. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, the whole tree fell down on my head. Oh, on my home too, oh dear. And all the nuts I had gathered are all underwater. And where will I stay?
Oh, we know
know.
the answer to that, don't we, son?
Do we?
Squirrel, you can
Yeah?
just join all the other animals right there in our house.
Oh,
Walk
thank you.
right in.
Thank you, kind person. I'm tired of running around just now. Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Well, that's quite a few. We've got a raccoon, a frog, and a squirrel.
Yes.
Aren't we lucky we've got so many new friends?
Oh, vegetables and animals we have.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look who's
Here comes
coming.
a skunk.
Oh, the whole thing filled up with water. And what a storm! I won't be able to go back in my home for days.
Don't you worry about a thing, skunk. Now,
Now,
we've
wait a
got
minute,
beautiful
Daddy,
What?
Daddy, wait a minute.
What?
This is a skunk.
Yes.
Well, you know what can happen with a skunk around.
Oh,
No,
the other animals.
We don't want this skunk in here.
See what
they
I
don't
mean?
seem to like it. Huh?
No, they wouldn't like it.
Well,
Oh, well, never mind. I just thought of something. I have a cousin, a skunk cousin. I'll stay at his home for a while. So long, everyone.
oh, that's good. Goodbye,
Bye-bye,
skunk.
skunk.
Goodbye.
Daddy,
Ah,
don't you remember that song that you used to sing to me?
what?
You know the one. Oh, I stuck my head in the little skunk's hole, and the little skunk said, bless my soul, take it out, take it out, take it out, remove it. Oh, I didn't take it out, and the little skunk said, if you don't take it out, you'll wish you had. Take it out, take it out. Phew, I removed it.
I remember that song now, and you sung the tune just the way I taught you to, my son.
Well,
Yes,
I'd never
indeed.
forget that song, Daddy.
Well, it's just as well we didn't have the skunk. Now, how are all of you animals doing, anyway?
We're very hungry. We're very hungry. You wouldn't happen to have something around that we could eat, would you? Like nuts or seeds or vegetables?
Well, I've got a lot of vegetables, yes.
Oh, good, good.
But, you see, I just like my vegetables to grow. I wouldn't want to touch them for anything. I
Oh,
wouldn't pick
that's
them.
how you got your name, is it?
Oh, that's right. I don't pick them, so they call me Neville Never Pick.
Oh,
Dear. That's too bad.
yeah, that's really too bad.
Yeah, so I couldn't let you have any of the vegetables.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
We're getting very hungry.
yeah, Daddy. We're all
I'm going to have to
hungry.
go find some food. Thanks for letting us stay, but I think we're going to have to go find something to eat.
Oh, goodbye, frog.
Goodbye. I hope you can find some. I think frogs like bugs anyway, don't they? How about you, raccoon?
Yeah, well, I think I'll go down to the creek and see if I can find something to eat there. Thanks for the use of your house.
Oh, bye, raccoon.
Bye-bye, raccoon. Hope you find something delicious.
What about you, squirrel?
Here.
I don't know. I think I gotta find a tree. I know a place where I buried a few acorns, somewhere at the bottom of a tree. I think I'll go and look for it. So long.
Goodbye. So long, squirrel. Hope you don't go hungry. I guess you can find some things.
Well, that's okay for them, but what about me?
You know something?
What?
Feel my stomach.
Yeah?
Doesn't it feel a little hungry to you?
I think it's growling.
It's gurgling. It's so hungry it's gurgling.
Yeah.
What'll we do about that?
Well,
We
there's
don't
one
have
thing
any
you
other
could do.
food Listen,
What?
do you hear something? A sort of a voice. It seems to be coming from the garden.
Oh,
Cabbage? Can you you speak, Cabbage?
Sounds like the cabbage.
Well, of course I can when I have to. I have something to tell you.
What?
I'm starting to get old and wither, and lettuce is too. And the potatoes are starting to get soft, and the corn is drying out.
Oh?
But nobody seems to want to pick us and eat us.
You mean you want to be picked and eaten?
Well, yes, of course. Soon lettuce and I will be a bunch of smelly leaves, and the potatoes will be all mushy, and the corn will be dried to a husk. We're useless, all of us, unless someone eats us. We're food, after all. We need to be eaten. I hope someone will eat us in time.
Oh, I never thought of it that way. I just thought that you were just going to keep on growing. Well, you are nice and healthy-looking vegetables and fat and juicy and plump. And you know what, son?
What?
Well, maybe they're right. Maybe we're just wasting them if we let them just keep on growing till they're overripe. Since they want to be eaten, that's what I'll do. I'll go and get that great big stew kettle for us.
Oh, good.
I won't be a minute.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, goodbye, potatoes and corn and lettuce and cabbage. I'm glad you're food because I'm hungry, and so's my daddy. But you'd better leave your glasses and hats and scarves and earmuffs and things out of the pot. I don't think they'd cook too well.
No.
Maybe my daddy can put them on some other vegetables.
That's it. I'll put them on the next crop of vegetables.
Yeah.
All right, so the hat will save. And in you go, cabbage. In you go, corn.
And lettuce.
Let us go, lettuce.
And another potato. All those good things.
Boil 'em all.
Yummy, yummy. Boil the cabbage down. Boil the cabbage down. All the world that I can sing is boil the cabbage down.
Cook the lettuce up, cook the lettuce up. All in the world that I can sing is cook the lettuce up.
Boil potatoes down. Boil potatoes down. All in the world that I can sing is boil potatoes down.
Cook the sweet corn up, cook the sweet corn up. All in the world that I can sing is cook the sweet corn up.
Is it nearly stew?
Oh, it's getting there. It smells very good.
I can smell it from here.
Should we try just a little bit of it, see if it's
Yes,
cooked
why
yet?
don't we?
All right. That smells delicious.
Goody.
Here. Here's a bowl.
Oh, a bowl full for me.
2 scoops full for you, my son.
Thank you.
Now, perhaps you won't be so hungry, but be careful.
Ooh,
It's very, very hot. Here's a spoon.
just put the spoon in so let it cool down a bit.
Just take a taste even without the spoon. How does it taste?
It tastes delicious.
Let me try it. It does taste delicious. Well, you know that cabbage was right.
Yeah?
That's what the vegetables are for us to eat. So never again will I grow a garden and not pick the vegetables.
Never.
Never.
And that's the end of the story.
And that's it.
And this delicious stew. Hi, Finnegan.
That's
you were
nice,
very
Finnegan.
good. What? Stew? Oh, it's not real. No, it's just
Sorry,
pretend.
Finnegan,
See?
just see.
Nothing in
Pretend
it.
stew. Oh,
You were very
too
good with
bad.
those puppets.
Yeah, you did nice work with those cutout animals.
Maybe we can have some stew later for lunch.
That's what we will do. We'll use some of those vegetables.
Yeah. You were very good. What's that? A frog? Huh? Why wouldn't you want a frog in the house?
A frog? What?
Oh, that frog.
What's he talking about?
He says he knows another reason why he doesn't want a frog in the house.
Why?
Because of the story about it. I think he must have gone to get it. You know the one.
Does he have?
The one that did
Oh, the storybook. Oh, yes.
This one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. You want me to read it now, do you,
That's pretty
Finnegan?
funny.
All righty. I will read the story about the frog that painted his house. Ready?
Yes.
Once upon a time, there was a frog who was writing a book about frogs. Day after day, he sat in his room writing and seeing nothing except the walls of his room. So one day, the frog jumped up and said to himself, I'm tired of looking at these same walls and floor. I think I'll paint them a fresh new color, blue or yellow or, I know, I'll paint them green. So the frog brought in everything he needed and he started to paint the walls. And in no time at all, the walls were a fresh, new green color, except it was only the bottom parts, because the frog hadn't been able to reach the top parts of the walls. Thought the frog. What if I jump up to the chandelier and hang from it, swinging to paint the top parts? It worked very well. To and fro the frog swung and painted, to and fro, until he noticed that it was getting very dark in the room. He had painted over the windows. Oh, dear. Before he could do anything else, the frog had to go and get a bucket of water and a rag and wash the paint off the window panes. Finally, when he'd finished that and could see everything again, he noticed that the floor was spattered with drips and drops of paint everywhere. Oh, what? Thought the frog. What if I connected all those spots? So he had a great time connecting the spots and dots, and he liked the way the floor looked afterwards. But he couldn't walk on the floor without hopping all over from one spot to another between the lines until he was all tired out. So the frog decided that he'd have to give the whole floor one smooth coat of green paint, and he did. He painted and he painted and he painted, and back he got until he was stuck in the corner, and he couldn't get out until the paint had dried. Oh, well, thought the frog, I may have painted myself into a corner, but you know, I'll never be bored again. Now, when I look at the walls and the floor of my room, I'll always remember the funny day when I painted them. And that's the end.
That would be an easy thing to do, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes, very
To
easy
forget.
to do. To forget and
And to
paint
move the
yourself right
wrong
into
way.
the corner of the room.
Yeah, I could think of that.
Well, we're going to have vegetables. Do you want to help me get everything ready?
Yes, we should
have
put
some
them in the
vegetable
fridge.
soup for lunch.
Yeah.
Well, before we do that, though,
Oh,
we have to do that.
obviously.
Time for us to run along. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye from Casey and Finnegan
Bye-bye,
and me.
Mr. Dressup.
Bye-bye.